Today we are going to talk about protocols in cyber security. You see, knowing protocols and how to secure protocol is one of the most important skills that you must have, because it is going to help you to create, model some application or some infrastructure, and that actually shows how good you are in cyber security. So you need to know those protocols and you need to know how to secure them. So if you can actually do an architecture, maybe of a web application or a cloud infrastructure, and you are able to create, model it, you are good to go. And one of the most interview questions that they usually ask nowadays is they'll just give you a particular infrastructure or a diagram of maybe a web application or a cloud application, and they will ask you to create, model it, because they actually want to know your security sense, how you think about cyber security. So that is why you need to know this thing I'm about to talk about. So now let's go sharp. Now, what is protocol? Now, protocol is the rules of communication between two or more devices. So it means that the rules that computer 1 and computer 2 use to communicate to one another, or use to send one or two things to one another, that's what we call protocols in cyber security. For example, when you take up your phone and you call somebody, now as you are calling somebody, data is being transmitted to that person. That's why when you say hello, the hello will get to that person and the person will reply with what? With I am fine. Abi? So that's data that is transmitted now. So it is transmitted using a protocol. You understand? Now that protocols, it is what you actually want to what? You want to learn how to secure in this module. So likewise, on the internet too, whenever you open your browser and you are trying to visit a particular website, you are following a particular protocol, which is called HTTP or HTTPS. So if that protocol is not secure, hackers can hijack whatever details you are sending to that website server, and as a result of that, they may hack your account, and that particular website will have bad reputation. So that's why you need to understand the protocol and their security. Now, anytime you want to put or you want to enforce security on protocols, these are the mindsets you must have. Number one, you must have the mindset that protocols contain data that are in transit. So data that are moving. This is device A, which is computer A, want to communicate with computer B. As computer A want to communicate with computer B now, so if computer A want to send something to computer B, so that data will move. So as that data is moving, you must have that sense that as it is moving, it must be encrypted so that people will not have access to it. It must not be visible to people. So that is what we want to do here. Number two things is you also want to check the authentication steps. That is, how do this computer A, how is he going to be allowed to have access to this computer B? How is this person going to be allowed to have access to this computer? So that's number two. Number three is you're also going to think of the section token. That is, okay, if this computer A have access to this computer B, you understand? Like, what section is it going to be? So how long will the section be? Will the section take long? Will it be for 1 year? Will it be for 2 years? Will it be for